I am in Cabo. Good morning, guys. It's Halloween. I do have an excursion booked and we are in Cabo. We have to meet there at 11, but I'm going to grab breakfast from Savor or either Taste, whatever line is the shortest. And then I'll check back in with you guys later. Hope you guys have a great Halloween. And I'll take you on my excursion with me too. I booked a tour, so we're going to see how that goes. I ended up going to Savor because that line was the shortest. And here's a look at the menu so you can get an idea of what was offered on that day. I'm in breakfast for Savor and I have a window seat. We're about to dock in Cabo in less than 30 minutes. I ended up getting the grits again. They don't mix the cheese with the grits like they do on Carnival. I also got a side of sausage. I got an egg, ham and cheese omelet, and potatoes, roasted potatoes, breakfast potatoes. The grits were okay this time. I had to add salt and pepper to taste because it didn't sound like they didn't put any on there. But other than that, it was pretty okay, and it was actually warm, and I actually got it when I got the rest of the food. I had to ask for it that way because the first time that I ordered grits, they gave me grits first, and I had to sit up there and wait for the other food, and I wanted to eat it all together before the grits got cold. The omelet had ham and cheese. You can also get a veggie omelet. You can also get like tomatoes and onions and all that stuff inside it as well, but I don't eat that. So that was that. And the breakfast potatoes, I asked for a side of ketchup to eat it with that, and they were pretty good. This time it didn't come with the onions. The last time I had them last breakfast in Taste, it came with onions in them. So yeah. I also got Belgian waffle with banana, and it came with a caramel sauce and whipped cream and a little mint leaf on it. And I asked for an extra side of syrup. Those Belgian waffles were so good. They were so soft and fluffy, and I ended up tearing it up. I tried it the first time on the first C Day morning, and I loved it, so I ended up getting it again. And they were so good. I wanted to eat a full, healthy breakfast. Well, not really healthy, but a full breakfast because I was going to be out all day on my excursion for at least 4 hours and it didn't have a meal on this tour, so I wanted to make sure I was good and full by the time I got back to the ship. But this was so good, and I ate everything. I mean, everything. And for the dessert, I opted for the yogurt parfait this time and not the fruit. I got it came with honey granola, strawberries, and plain yogurt, and it had another mint leaf on it. And it was actually very good. Even though the yogurt was plain yogurt, I couldn't really tell that it was plain yogurt. I'm assuming because of the strawberry that was in there. But it was very, very good, and it gave you a good amount. It wasn't too heavy. It was just enough to take me over and give me that little sweetness that I needed for breakfast to pep me for the rest of the day. But it was very, very good. If I would have wanted fruit too, I could have gotten it with that. They don't limit you in the main dining room. So, but I just wanted a parfait. I wasn't in the mood for fruit this morning. And on our tender boat, we saw a sea lion getting fed by a man on his boat. So we had to tender to the actual Cabo. And look at this. They were so cute.
Police station, and in the corner there is the fire department.
This stuff outside. I'm out here in Cabo on a city highlights tour. We're going to make several stops on this tour. And I'm going to try to get everything and show you guys what I am viewing along with you guys. So stay tuned. This tour is supposed to last about 4 hours. So I'm going to see if it actually lasts 4 hours. We started at like 12 30 maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna walk along. I'll be back to the bus at 1:10. So our first stop was at this little resort thing. It was closed. They only open, I think, at night where they serve dinner and stuff. And you can see a very good view of Cabo from here. As you can see, I was walking down the ramp to show you guys what was going on there. They did have a little chapel. They say some people get married there, so you can rent it out for bridal stuff. And they had a store there, but I didn't go in and I didn't buy anything. I just wanted to show you guys what was going on. A Mexican 7 Up. So I did a taste test of the Mexican 7 Up. It was okay. It tasted slightly different from the American 7 Up, I believe, because I think they use like sugar cane or something like that in Mexico. I know they do that with the Coke and Pepsi. They use a different kind of sugar than what we use here. But it was okay. I don't really like 7 Up like that anyway, but it wasn't nasty, but it's tolerable if you want something to drink. I should have got a water, but yeah. And if you're curious about the ingredients, these are the ingredients that is included in this particular beverage. And here is more of the resort. It was a very beautiful resort. I forgot what the name of it was, but it is on the actual beach. As you can see, we're on like the beach line when you look at it. And the views are breathtaking. Like I said, you can also rent it out.
Antonio Mijares. Antonio Mijares was a Spanish soldier in the years of the 1800s. In this area there is a big fight. There is the facility area that you can use it. The only thing that you need to show is your Mexican GPS.
So at this stop, we were able to explore on our own, and this was a church. I wanted to go inside to see how it looked. It was a very old church. I walked over to this statue to see what it was. It looked like it was some kind of memorial because it had something with like the person's name and then like a date, like it was from like their birth date and the day that they passed. And then I started walking towards the church because I really wanted to see what it looked like in the inside. I was very curious to see what was going on. As you can see, it's a really old building. I didn't go too deep into the church. I just stopped at the front because I just wanted to see how it looked. It looked like they was collecting donations for coming there and viewing their church and stuff. So I just looked around briefly and then I turned around and left. These are just like the little shops that they have out here. We're on some kind of plaza or something. I don't know, these little street vendors selling their stuff. It is so hot out this door. Let me go inside this store and see what they got in there. Let's see them We're out here at the glass factory, a part of the tour. Let's see. So we are going in the glass blowing factory.
Yeah, I like the name.
Like me, what I thought looks like German people. This way! guy working, look at this, working in this area. Had 22 years working in the company. He's gonna make something for us. I don't know what happened to his mind. Almost done.
Borracho.
Tortuga.
Tortuga borracho. 27 degrees?
2,700 degrees.
Oh, 2,700.
Give it up to my friend Fausto!
Here are some of the glass that they make from reused and recycled glass. Like outside, they had a bunch of glass that was just sitting outside. Like I think people just recycled them, and they burned it down to make these different plates, vases, cups. They even had like a Christmas tree in there. You'll be able to see it on there. They had different like types of animals, all kinds of stuff. And as you can tell by the demonstration that they gave us, they melt the glass at 2,700 degrees. So yeah, so just take a look around and see all the different things that they make with this glass. It's very, very beautiful. No two things are exactly alike because nobody can blow it exactly like the next one. See, this is the Christmas tree I was telling you guys about. And it's all made out of glass. It's very, very amazing. At this point, we was heading back to the tender station so we can tender back to the ship. Out here, it was different stores and stuff. As we were walking back, you can go in and buy stuff if you want. Some stores do have conversion. They'll tell you how much it is in USD. They don't have like pesos. They have USD. They'll tell you how much it costs. So people out there is trying to sell other items, vendors. It was just crazy out there. But as you can see some resorts off in the background and people walking back so they can go back to the ship. Different bars and stuff as well. So I was a little hungry when I got back to the ship because I hadn't eaten since that morning. It was barbecue night, so I ended up going to the buffet. It was pork ribs, I had mac and cheese, I had mashed potatoes, and I did get some pizza because they do not have a standalone pizza place on the ship. You only can get it in the buffet, so I was craving it. The pizza were okay. It wasn't like nothing to run home about, but it wasn't like generic pizza either, if you get what I'm saying. The ribs were pork ribs. They were seasoned pretty good, and the sauce was good too. The macaroni and cheese was okay. It just tastes like it just came out the Kraft box, and they added a little twist to it. The mashed potatoes were very creamy, and they also were very good. I ended up tearing that food up, but I did go to dinner later that night too. This was as soon as I got back on the ship, so this was maybe like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I didn't eat dinner until maybe 8 o'clock, but I was starving, so I had to put something in my belly. But the food was pretty good, and I enjoyed it, and I cleared my plate once again. The food on this ship was very good. This was Halloween night, so make sure you come back next week so you can get the Halloween vlog, all the costumes and everything. I really did have fun on this trip. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. I'm on the road to 15K, so please don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave it down in the comment box, and I'll do my best to answer to the best of my abilities. Again, thank you guys for watching. See you next week.